Hey guys, hope you guys had a good day today. So we saw a pretty big sell-off today. It actually came out pretty impressive with the sell pressure this morning. However, by midday we kind of faded pretty good. However, this is kind of what I've been waiting for with a tech-driven sell-off also. So you can see Apple was almost down 5%, Tesla 7, Microsoft and Google, or Amazon and didn't do too bad, but Google 2% and a half, Facebook, Nvidia, they're all kind of committed to the drop. So we made a new low for the year. However, we still held that 360 level. So I'm kind of under the impression that we saw the bottom get put in today. But it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. So I'm watching this diamond pattern. So it's in the red dotted right here. You can see we have this resistance up here, we have the support down here, and then we have a projected support and resistance. So this pattern played out on Apple about last week, I believe it was, and once it broke through, it broke through right here, you can see we went on a really big sell-off. So this pattern is usually pretty solid to follow. We're still following this falling wedge too. Being that we are breaking down into the 350s now, and we didn't really get a full-on, once we hit the 350s, face melting drop. It was the same thing once we broke that yearly low 2 days ago. We didn't just like face melt like I kind of thought we would. We kind of bounced actually, and we looked pretty strong. So things to keep in mind for tomorrow is this is now day 5 of us basically holding 362.8 to 370.6. So realistically, until we close below one of those, really under 360 I would say, and over 370, we just really don't have a direction in the market. So we did see a nice rejection here at resistance. So key resistance tomorrow is this falling wedge here at 367. Support will be right here at 362.7, and then we have the first diamond support down here at 360.7. So looking at the weekly just real quick, the thing I'm looking for is this 200 EMA. It's right here at 167.6. I would like to see, in order to be bullish for next week, us close over that level. It would give us a nice double bottom. So if we don't close over that tomorrow, then I would be more bearish going forward, as that'd be the first time we've closed below the 200 EMA since COVID. Looking at futures, same diamond pattern here. It's a little easier to see because the lines are solid. I don't have my background channels. We're putting in really nice support right here at 36.55. Key resistance is going to be right here at 37.10, followed by 37.30 right here. 37.33 really. So things that I'm looking for, we have this falling wedge form right here too with this blue and red. Key resistance is going to be at 3700, followed by red diamond resistance at 3720. So I'm looking for those to get taken out, and if we break out of this diamond on futures, I think we are going to see a nice upside pop. I'll be looking for the 3800s to the 4000s in the next two or so weeks. Key support is going to be right here at 36.54, and followed by the red support for the diamond is at 36.45. Same thing on the weekly. We're closer. It's 36.80. I'd like to see both SPY and futures close over that 200 EMA. However, I will take just futures closing over it as a key of where we're going forward, though. Closing below that, and I do think we got some downside next week down into the 3400s to 3500s. Looking at Apple here, Apple had a big day. So we broke through this support line here for the Black Bear channel. We broke through the falling wedge support line, and you can see we're on this 3-day, I think it's about almost a 10% drop in 3 days. But we did find support right here at 140.8. So usually what I've noticed, when a big channel like this breaks, usually that means the bottom is in, and from there we go up. Breaking support of a channel like that, usually in the past I've seen it be the bottom. So things that I'm going to keep in mind for tomorrow is we're going to keep an eye at 143, and then the next resistance will be right here at 146.1. Looking at the weekly, same thing. We busted through this weekly support here. We did hold on to this 141.7. So that'll be our next support, first support, followed by 137.7, and our first resistance is right here at 145.6. This is a pretty bearish weekly on Apple, so it'll be interesting kind of going forward to see end of week and next week what Apple does. We could be in this potential huge big drop on there, where we could next week even, you know, be down in the 130s if things go real bad. Looking at Tesla. Tesla was interesting. So it came out pretty bearish. It held the resistance of this black falling wedge, and then it fell through the V bottom, obviously. So we stuck to this 270.3 for quite a long time, but then it just kind of lost the support. Towards the end of the day, it was really close to getting back over it. So this is the first time that it has closed below that support since July. You can see down here, we kind of had this support down here at 258.9. So we could tag this level if we have a bearish day tomorrow. But resistance really is going to be 270.5, followed by this bear channel, or this, sorry, falling wedge will be at 274.3. Overall, I would say Tesla and Apple are far more bearish set up than SPY is. But with SPY pushing up, it could save tech from a bigger sell-off. Looking at futures here, or sorry, the Tesla weekly, you can see that same 270.2 level right here, 270. We have not closed that weekly since back on July 18th. A close below that, and we could test this support next week down here at 247. We could even go down here to the lower 240s if it got really bearish. However, if this candle is able to pop back up here and we can close over 270, we could see a move up next week. Looking at the VIX, VIX didn't really do much. It did not make a new high. It didn't break through this 33.8, and it closed back below 32 again, making a lower close than 2 days ago when we had the big sell-off. So I'm going to be looking for support here of this rising wedge at 31.6. If we break through that, then we might finally see the VIX unwind, and that could be our signal that the bottom is in. Looking at crypto, crypto looks pretty bullish, and this is also why I am more bullish, because this right here was the dead cat bounce back before this was CPI. So you can see crypto led the charge, and it was going to break out, and then CPI hit and we dumped. So now that crypto is back over its daily 8 EMA and holding that support and going for the 20 EMA, I will look for crypto to lead the charge, and this to me tells me that the bottom for SPY is in. Whether it comes tomorrow or next week is undecided, but I do think we see that the bottom's in. Key resistance is right here at 20.2, and key support is down here at 18.8. Alright, hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow night with a weekly video. Thanks for tuning into this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated. I am providing my Discord link right here. That's the lifetime link. If it doesn't work, go ahead and send me a message and I will get you a new link. I do have a pre-market update I do every day where I update with supports and resistances and different scenarios that might play out through the day. I also do a live commentary throughout the day with updates and changes, and I do push out buy and sell alerts on SPY and other tickers that I'm trading at the time. Currently, membership is $20 per month or $228 per year. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok under SPY Optionaire, or Reddit under Daddy Dirch.